trading meme review. Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Mohsen, and this video is going to be a little bit special. It's going to be a more fun video, finally, compared to the other ones, you know. And also, by the way, I have a special announcement to make at the end of the video, so make sure to stick around for that. So, without any further ado, let's do it. First meme. When you bought Bitcoin at 19,000 plus and checked the price today, I was told there would be Lambos. Yeah, you know, it has to suck to be like the guy who bought really at the top, on like the toppest price on the chart. But yeah, I don't know what's the Lambo thing about. Everybody in crypto wants a Lambo, but why would you want to spend your money on that? Next meme. 1 hour here is 7 years on Earth. Good, we can huddle here. So that's actually a pretty good one, huh? So imagine you can actually travel somewhere where time goes by slower. You invest here, you go there, you spend a few hours, you come back. Lambos, not bad. Real Profit app was supposed to make me real profits. If there's any app that you're using that has the word profits in it, or money or whatever, you're definitely gonna lose. You know, apps are there to help you do something. You're not necessarily gonna make profits out of them, right? There's a large percentage of traders who lose. So the fact that they're trying to lure you by promising you profits means it's a bad app. Huddle, okay. So this is Angelina Jolie, right? I think she was beautiful back then too. It's not like she wasn't beautiful and then she's beautiful. Yeah, I don't know about this meme. I feel this was a beautiful girl. This is a beautiful woman. That's all. With women, it's the same thing as an investment, or men, right? You're getting into a position for the long term, right? So you gotta make sure that it's something that's gonna mature well. Next meme. A stock market crash is worse than divorce. You lose half your money and your wife is still around. I don't know about these memes, you know, to be honest. I'd prefer, if I'm getting a divorce, that my wife not be around, no? Because I've been through some major crashes, and a stock market crash is about 50%, that's what you're gonna lose. So it's the same amount of money that you would lose in a divorce. But at least you just lost it, and that's it. You don't have to keep paying for somebody that you don't like anymore, maybe. I would prefer my wife not to be around if we're getting a divorce. Next meme. Honey, come to bed. Sorry babe, gotta protect our Bitcoin. Yeah, if you're actually doing this correctly, where you're not leaving your cryptocurrencies on an exchange, and every time you trade, you put them back on your wallet, it's super time consuming. I can understand this picture here. But yeah, otherwise you take the risk, so it's a risk reward. You gotta risk either your money or your relationship. Next meme. Can't wait till Monday. Who says that? So if you're a new trader, if you're a new day trader, I remember when I started day trading at this firm called WTS, we were market making. And I was still new, right? So I wasn't good in the beginning. Every time we hit Friday, I was so sad. I was like, I couldn't wait till Monday to prove myself. You know, nowadays I like a lot of time off. I love time off. But when you're starting off, you're younger, you're just eager to like prove yourself. So yeah, I can relate. So you're a day trader. I too like to live dangerously. You know, that's one thing with day trading. If you're day trading, you're taking a lot of risk already. So for example, me, I don't take any other risks except in trading. You know, when I go on vacation, I don't bungee jump, I don't skydive, I don't drive a motorcycle. I don't do any of these things where there's some risk, because I feel that I'm already taking so much. Why take some more? So I think day traders, yeah, they do take some risks, but in the other places in their life, they don't live dangerously. They're super safe. That's what I would think. Next meme. Discovers 60-second binary options. Wipes account in 60 seconds. Oh my god. I don't know how many people get caught with binary options. This is the worst thing you can trade, binary options. The amount of stories that I've heard where people like, and even from girls, I met a few girls who traded or invested in binary options. I don't know why, but they find it alluring, where they say, okay, well, it's very easy. There's a button that says buy, a button that says sell, and that's it, I'll make money. But your percentage of winning through binary options is so minimal, and these companies are really, really bad. They're just going to convince you to like put up as much money as possible, even though the probability of you succeeding is minimal. Never do binary options. It's the worst thing. If it seems too easy, then you're not going to make money. First time day trading with 2K and it's gone. I lost my first trading account. Most people I know blew their first trading account. This is why I highly suggest to start with paper trading. I think we all say that, but there's very few people who actually do it. They're so certain of their success that they're not gonna paper trade first. But the thing is, you don't know if the first strategy you're gonna try is gonna work, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. Maybe it's gonna take you a while to find the strategy that works and for you to like implement it correctly. So start with paper trading. Don't start with live money. When you start with live money, start with a small account. My account that I started with initially was 1,000. I blew it. So good thing that I only started with that, right? Don't start off with your life saving to that would be just gambling. Yeah, this happens to so many people. So if you can try to avoid it, please do. Next meme. Hello mom.
Yeah.
Is my old room still available? Yeah, this is when you go through a huge crash. The first time you go through a huge crash and you don't have any money saved up, and you just, once you do this long enough, you start realizing that you're gonna go through some peaks and troughs, and it's part of the game, right? This is what you sign up for. Spending $20 at the grocery store, spending $2,000 on crypto. Yeah, I guess when you're just spending money. So for example, for me, I don't have a car. I don't like to waste my money on depreciating assets, anything that is just going to lose value. Groceries, I don't mind. Actually groceries and food is the thing that I spend the most money on because I feel it's good for my health. So I'll spend it on that. But then when it comes to investing, you know, it's an investment. You have a higher probability of it yielding a good return for you. So it's easy to spend money on investing. That I can relate to. But spend money on food, guys. It's important. Next meme. Told you TVIX was a buy at $30. Wrote LMAO when you texted him. It fell to $2. Yeah, douchebag alert. Yeah, some people are always telling you buy this, buy that. And then when it just tanks by 50% and you see them, it's like, oh, what? What happened? Oh, lol. Next meme. She thinks he's cheating. Actually, day trading at night in Asia. Yeah, this is, this is one of the hard things, is balancing a relationship with trading. I haven't been great at it. I've been really bad at that. One of the firms I worked at here, they wanted to implement, 24-hour trading, and I was testing it for them. So I started trading a few of these markets. You can actually go on, I think, 24hourclockmarket.com, and you can see which market is open at which hour. And you can literally trade 24 hours a day if you want, by trading, Australian stock exchange, Japanese stock exchange, European stock exchanges. There's so many of them, and each of them opens at different times, so you can just keep trading. But I don't really like trading at night. I prefer trading early in the morning. It's not a good life balance. Like, you might do it in the beginning if your situation and if your energy level permits it, but after you do it a few years, you really get tired from doing it. And if you're trading, let's say, the Asian markets, stocks there, they're numbered. The name of the stocks are numbers. The news, you gotta use Google Translate. There's not as many resources as what you're used to. I guess if you are a local, if you live in the country you're trading, it's easy to understand these news and it's easy to understand these companies. But trading in a completely different country, it's a bit harder than trading the country where you live in, right? Just because of the information, all of that stuff. So yeah, next meme. When stock market closed on weekends. Yeah, I guess that's like the other meme, I guess. This is a good meme to write stuff on. This is from Pablo Escobar, right? So I guess you can put any type of words on there and it would make sense on stock market closing. You're just waiting or doing some analysis. Don't wait, just do analysis. Demo trading versus live trading. Trader transformation. Yeah, the funny thing is when you're starting off as a trader and you go to work like in a nice suit, or you're dressed up and you're clean, you're shaven, you're ready to be professional. And a few years in and you just walk in your t-shirt and you're not thinking about any of these other things. The only thing you're thinking about is trading. All the positions you have, all the orders you have, what you have at this time, what news is coming out when. You're just 100% focused on trading. So yeah, you tend to forget about all the other things. It's not about the looks anymore. It's more about actually doing the trading. If you're programming or coding things for trading, yeah, you're gonna look like this and not like this. This is just for show. Next meme, me picking which altcoin to invest in. Yeah, this is Minesweeper. So if you've never played Minesweeper, this I only played it a long time ago when we didn't really have other games. So when you click on one of these things, there could be a bomb, I believe, and it just explodes. So yeah, that's how it is investing in altcoins. I think it's something like 80% of altcoins go to zero. If you look way back, let's say 4 years ago, the altcoins that were there, and then a few years later, most of them just disappear. So the altcoins that we have now, a lot of them are going to disappear. That's what it feels like when you're investing in altcoins. You got to really make sure that you're investing in a good project, solid team, solid foundation. You got to make sure it's a good project. Next meme. 90% of retail traders lose 90% of their money in 90 days. So you're telling me there's a chance. Yeah, that's exactly the right percentages, I would say. Now, this is a really hard subject to talk about because, for me, when somebody tells me I want to trade and I know the likelihood of success is so low, it's hard for me to tell them don't do it or do it because, they could be in the top 10% and succeed, but there's 90% chance that they don't. But it's the same thing in every industry. If you open a restaurant, which I have a bunch of friends who opened restaurants, and out of those, I think almost all of them except one have failed because 90% of restaurants fail. Does that mean you shouldn't open a restaurant? No. If you want to start a tech company, a huge percentage of tech companies fail. If you start any type of company, so if you're doing anything really, you have like a 90% chance of failing. It's just, I don't know why people think that in trading, they're all going to succeed. No, it's like any other business. High percentage of failure. Every single business is that. So yeah, my suggestion is just do what you love. So example, if I went and opened a restaurant, I for sure would be one of the 90% who fail because I don't have the traits to be good at it. I'm not as good with people. I'm not as good with some of the things that you're going to need to be good at to have a restaurant, to make it hip, to make it look good. I'm not good at these things, so I will fail. I'm good in math, in computer science, in logic, so I'm good in trading. I say if you want to do trading or if you want to open a restaurant, if you want to do whatever it is, as long as you love it, and it's something that you want to do, then go for it. But if you don't necessarily love it and you just want to do it for the money, then don't do it. It's not gonna work. That's what I have to say. Next meme. Dinner with candles? No. Dinner with candles. Well, this is not good candles to be having dinner with. And with some ramen noodles. When you have a bad streak and you start saving money on other stuff, yeah, that's bad. I'd prefer this dinner now, honestly. Next meme. When you've been bragging to your friends about crypto and then a market crash occurs. The crypto market, haha, yeah, it's doing well anyways. I gotta go. I guess we all kind of did that, right? 2017 was an amazing year. Everybody that had anything to do with crypto had a beautiful year. 2018, nobody's talking, including, positions that I had. I actually had a huge amount of money on Quadriga and they went bankrupt. So 100% of the money on Quadriga was lost. I had money on BitGrail, 100% of the money on BitGrail was lost. So a bunch of things like that happened that we just don't talk about, but it's part of the risk. If you're in any type of financial market, you have to watch out for. And I think you get lessons out of that. For crypto, especially, you have to be very careful with where you place your money because some of these exchanges do go bust. So you have to keep your money on your wallets or you have to really diversify and you gotta have money on 10 or 12 different exchanges. So if one of them goes bust, you still have the others. Yeah, a crypto crash is huge, but if you're in crypto, you're in it, you gotta be in it for the long run and you gotta have those positions for the long run. But yeah, this is something that happens. This is not one guy running. This should be 100 guys running like this. Everybody. Next meme, indicators. Add clarity to your chart analysis. Oh my God. I see so many people with charts that look ridiculous. They have hundreds of lines, hundreds of things. And this is really when I know that somebody really doesn't know what they're doing. Because every place I've worked, 5 different firms, all the hundreds of traders that I've met that are doing really well, they use very few indicators, just a few. That's it. You don't need to use all. It's not like if you're stacking indicators, they're going to give you better odds if they all align. It doesn't work that way. If you have too many indicators, I think in an excess of 5 or something, and that's not just for trading, it's across the board in anything. If you're trying to predict weather, if you're trying to predict anything, you start losing predictive value as you add more variables to your equation. So something like 5 is the max. After that, you start losing predictive value. So yeah, stop layering indicators. I'm hard forking Judaism. New consensus mechanism. I am the truth. That's actually a good one. So in cryptocurrencies, what you have is you have your blockchain and it operates in a specific way. And if, let's say, the community wants to add a feature, but some of the community doesn't, well, what they do is they just fork. They do a hard fork where they copy the blockchain and just continue on that chain with the new way of operating. So then you're going to have the 2 different coins go in different ways. where the new coin hard forked, it's continuing, and then it just says, we are the truth from now on, so we're going to continue on this path, you guys continue on that path. I guess this is what it's saying here. We had Judaism and then Christianity came. It's like, hey, this was okay, we're keeping the past, but the future, we're going to have a new set of rules that we're going to operate on, which is pretty funny. Okay, next meme. Waiting for my bags to rise in value so I can get that Lambo. Yeah, again, this meme. Yeah, okay, yeah. This is the last meme. So we're finishing on this bad meme. Now guys, I wanted to say something quick. I'm going to be posting videos weekly going forward. So every Wednesday from now on, we're going to be having a new video. So what I would like you to do is put down in the comment what you would like these videos to be about. It could be about anything trading related, stocks, forex, crypto, anything. It could be programming, non-programming, fun videos, non-fun videos. Just tell me about it. And lastly, if you can guys just drop a like button on these videos, it would truly help with the YouTube algorithm, and it will motivate me to make some more of this content. I really want to, put more content on this channel going forward. So every Wednesday, check around, click on the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, click on the bell icon so you get notified every time a new video comes in. And that being said, I'm going to see you guys in the next video, next Wednesday.